The world is full of magic. We all knew it when we were children. I sensed it every time I climbed into the branches of the apple tree, blossoming in my suburban backyard. An old friend knew she'd summoned a thunderous downpour by spinning wildly on a windy hilltop. So many of us discovered magic with a worn velvet rabbit we made real with love. We knew there was a wild and benevolent presence watching over us, making magic with us. Confidence in the magic of a world that's alive, that cares for us and guides us through glorious, bone-breaking, soul-making adventures fades as we grow older. We pack it away with the rabbit and the fairy tales and pick up textbooks and degrees in order to earn a living, pay a mortgage, and get our own kids to school. Yet a glimmer of the old magic surfaces when we read those fairy tales to them or to ourselves, or get caught in summer rain, or a dream comes true. A life without enchantment isn't fully alive. We need the spells that satisfy our longing for love, that nourish our self-care and well-being, that help us find our purpose, our sense of wonder and spiritual meaning, especially in these troubled times. And as the climate crisis worsens, we're sensing that we can't heal or find inner peace or live well until we've made peace and healed with Mother Earth, until we've learned her wisdom for living well. We're ready to re-enchant our lives and our devastated world, ready for spells that restore our connections to the earth, to our spirits, and to sacred ways of living well and with wonder. Witch, Witcha, Wise One. Perhaps it's no surprise that witchcraft is the fastest growing spirituality in America. Witch is a word full of magic. Despite centuries of slander, suppression, and misogyny, witches have reclaimed their wisdom, their magic, and their purpose. They have reclaimed what it means to be a witch. Witch, W-I-T-C-H, comes from witcha, W-I-C-C-E, pronounced witcha, a word that's more than 5,000 years old. A witcha, for woman, or Wicca, for man, was a wise one, a seer of the sacred, a shaman of our Euro-Indigenous ancestors. Witchcraft, the craft of the wise, with all its modern reinventions, is rooted in humanity's oldest spirituality, shamanism, and has many similarities to indigenous wisdom traditions across the world. Wise ones, called a witcha, medicine woman, cunning man, shaman, mambo, vulva, udagan, vitka, bruja, strega, fugara, mudang, angagok, bablao, paco, taltos, sangoma, and more, have always had similar sacred roles. Wise ones are healers, midwives of babies, lost souls, and souls who have passed, conductors of sacred ceremonies, celebrations, and rites of passage. They're interpreters of dreams, divinations, and signs, keepers of mysteries, and makers of magic. They're masters of balancing, harmonizing, and uniting inner and outer, the visible and invisible, spirit and world. A witch is a traveler between the worlds who knows the worlds are one. Witches recognize and honor places of power and the spirits of those places. We know the wild divinity of nature, and we know that human nature is better when we recognize that we're part of nature. We know that plants are healers and animals are teachers, and that we have much to learn. Witches long ago learned that the world was magical, and witches have always used their wisdom, their skills, and their magic to live well and to create harmony within, with others, with spirit, and with a natural world that's sacred.